Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Football Insights, where we talk about football-related issues concerning transfers, player profile, and other football matters. So if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you click on the subscribe button, you press the push notification bell, so that anytime we upload, you'll be the first person to receive it. Make sure you like all our videos. The latest video is out, the review of the CAF Confederations Cup. A lot of things happen there, Future FC, all those big names, in African football. So they are all there. Go and check out the video. The Champions League video is also there, the CAF Champions League, So go and check out the video, like the video, share the video for us. Just share it on your socials for us, whether it is on Twitter, on IG, on Instagram, everywhere. Make sure you follow us on all our social media platforms too. On IG, it is football_insight. On TikTok, it is football_insights0 on TikTok. And then on X, it is footy_insights on X. This is your Champions League Tuesday review. When the Wednesday one will come. But this is the Tuesday review. Let's get straight into the video. So we start quickly with Barcelona. Barcelona won by 2-1 against FC Porto. Going into this game, it was a very tough game for Barcelona because coming into the game, the form was not good. A whole lot of pressure on Xavi, but then at least he was able to get his selection, his lineup, everything right, and then he was able to pull the win for Barcelona. So Barcelona won by 2-1 against FC Porto. Pepe scored a very brilliant goal in the first half, 30th minute. Very brilliant goal. And then this was a defensive mistake by the Barcelona defense, especially Inigo Martinez and then the other defense. By the way, Naki Pena did really well. He did 1 or 2 saves for Barcelona. So he did save Barcelona. He did 4 saves. So Inaki Pena did well, but then Pepe scored a brilliant goal. That was a top strike by Pepe. So Pepe scored a goal, and then not long after that, just 32nd minute, João Cancelo. What a top strike by João Cancelo. He's a top right back. He's a top baller. Of course, I will not sit here and then ridicule João Cancelo. João Cancelo is a very good player. Very good player, and a very top right back asset. So that was a brilliant goal. That was a winger's goal. That was a forward goal by João Cancelo. At some point, I even thought it was João Felix, but then I realized it was João Cancelo. So a really good goal by João Cancelo, and then he also assisted João Felix in the 57th minute. So as at then, the pressure came off. Of course, Barcelona were a lot of pressure because coming into the game, it was Barcelona had 9 points, Porto had 9 points, plus 6 goals. All of them were having 6 goals, and then the Shakhtar Donetsk had already won their game with the early kickoff. So a whole lot of pressure was on Barcelona and then FC Porto. But Barcelona has won the match 2-1 against FC Porto, so they have qualified for this particular group. They have 12 points. And then plus 7 goals in the group. So they are topping the group. They have qualified for the round of 16 after 2 consecutive Europa League, relegating from the Champions League to the Europa League. Now they have qualified for the round of 16. It is up to them for them to top the group. So we are looking forward for Barcelona to top the group. Let's quickly move to Newcastle versus PSG, or PSG versus Newcastle at Parc des Princes. Ici c'est Paris, Paris Saint-Germain hosted Newcastle, my boys, the black and white boys, Newcastle, they have a really tough team. They have a good team. Isaac, that was a striker's goal. Isaac followed his instinct, and then, he scored a brilliant goal, a tap in, a sex, but then it was a very good movement by Alexander Isaac, and then in this game, a whole lot of things happened. Intensity. By the way, I love the way the PSG boys or the PSG players, showed a really intensity. And then Newcastle boys also, came with a plan. Let's score and defend. That was Newcastle because they have series of injuries, but they still have a good team because they had money, they had buy, and then a whole lot of players. So they had a good team, even though they had injuries, series of injuries. But then Newcastle still managed. At least they managed against PSG, a very good side of PSG. Newcastle are doing really well. The PSG goal was a late goal, penalty. By the way, the referee, this game had a whole lot of curiosity. Penalties, and then the referee didn't take the penalty, and then later on, the last penalty he took, in my opinion, that was not a penalty, bro. That wasn't a penalty because the ball hit Tino Livramento's body before hitting his arm. Okay, so that ball wasn't a penalty, it was a ball to hand. Actually, it was, and then sincerely, it was a ball to hand penalty. But then, he had already made series of mistakes, so he couldn't stand for not taking this penalty. He couldn't stand it, and that is why he took the penalty for PSG. Mbappe squared the penalty in the 90 plus 8 minutes. So Mbappe squared the penalty, and then it was 1-1. So PSG, and they have a chance now. They have a really, really good chance to win against Dortmund and then qualify. So they have a golden chance. It is a really, really golden chance for them to go and win against Dortmund and then qualify. Dortmund also won by 3-1 against AC Milan. AC Milan has been shocking. They have been shocking in this Champions League. I don't know what is happening. A semi-finalist last season, and then look at the performance, bro. AC Milan has been very, very, very shocking. I expected this kind of performance from Newcastle, but Newcastle are rather, show you level. But AC Milan has been very, 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 very shocking since match day one. Every review I do here, AC Milan disappoint me. They have been very shocking in this particular campaign. They lost against Borussia Dortmund by 3-1. Goal scored by a penalty. Olivier Giroud missed a penalty in the first place. Dortmund had a penalty. Marco Reus scored the penalty. Marco Reus, converted the penalty, and then it was a goal. And then that was a brilliant goal by Samuel Chukwueze, man. Samuel Chukwueze, man. Our Nigerian brother, very top goal. He has a footwork and all of that. So Samuel Chukwueze scored a very brilliant goal in the 37th minute. And then, it was Festa. They came back. The young chap from Dortmund, Gitten, also scored. I didn't see that goal as a brilliant goal. It was a goal. A decent goal from Gitten in the 59th minute, and then Karim Adeyemi, the Nigerian boy, the Karim Adeyemi, the speed demon, the demon speed demon Adeyemi scored the last goal for Dortmund, and then it was 3-1 in the 69th minute. So Karim Adeyemi, concluded the game for Dortmund. Dortmund has been performing because in this particular group, I take them, to be the last. But then Dortmund is now topping the group with 10 points. PSG following with, I think, 7 points or 8 points. So Dortmund have really, really shown that yes, they have the experience, they have the materials to compete in the Champions League. So Dortmund, kudos to Dortmund, man, top side Dortmund. You have really done well. They have qualified, So Dortmund won by 3-1 against AC Milan. AC Milan, a very shocking performance by AC Milan. Manchester City also won by 3-2 against RB Leipzig. Loris Openda scoring 2 goals. First goal in the 13th minute, second goal in the 33rd minute, and then Erling Haaland responded in the 54th minute, Foden in the 78th minute, and then Julian Alvarez in the 87th minute. So it's going into this game, or when the game started, we all thought Manchester City has qualified, and then therefore their performance this particular match is going to be a bit shaky. So if you are a tester, if you are into betting, you knew this. So it was always going to be goals. There wasn't a guarantee that Manchester City will win the game, but of course, Pep Guardiola changed things for Manchester City to also win this particular game. So 3-2 against RB Leipzig, of course, fulfilling the man of the match. But then I think Loris Openda deserved the man of the match because he scored 2 goals and then did really, really well in that particular game. But then Manchester City won by 3-2 against RB Leipzig, Manchester City doing really, really well. They have qualified also. They have also qualified. So we are looking forward for the round of 16. A very, 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 very good fixtures there at round of 16. Atletico Madrid also won by 3-1 against FC Feyenoord in Netherlands. They played home in Netherlands. In this particular game, it was, I expected much more from, Feyenoord. But, Atletico Madrid have the form. They are on their form of their life, and then they are a top side, a very tough side to play against. So of course, an on goal by Gutierrez, an on goal. That was a silly on goal by Gutierrez, and then Mario Hermoso in the 57th minute, and then Santi Jimenez, their striker, scored an on goal. I don't know what is happening. On goal after on goal after on goal after on goal. And then they restored parity. Final also had one goal, but the on goal was too many. Santi Jimenez very disappointed on goal, and then Gutierrez very disappointed on goal. So, Atletico Madrid won by 3 goals to 1 against Final. Atletico Madrid is really doing well. They have qualified for the round of 16 too. So they are also doing really, really well. I'm expecting them to, go to at least semi-final or let's say quarter-final for Atletico Madrid because they have a really, really tough side. They have a really, really, they are performing this particular season. Their attackers are scoring. Alvaro Morata and then Griezmann, they are all performing. Lazio also won by 2 goals to 0 against Celtic. Ciro Immobile in the 83rd second minute and then 85th minute. Ciro Immobile, this was an early kickoff, though. Early kickoff. So they won by 2 goals to 0. And then this particular game, Lazio, man, Lazio, I won't say anything. Lazio, but then they really, really, really killed me, Lazio, because I wasn't expecting those 2 goals. And all of a sudden, and then there was 2 goals. So Chiro Immobile did well. They did well on their performance level. They did really, really well. Lazio winning by 2 goals to 0 against Celtic in Roma or in Rome. So Lazio also really did well. And Chiro Immobile, the captain of the side, always there to save the team. So Shakhtar Donetsk also won by 1 goal to 0 against Royal Antwerp. Royal Antwerp has 0 points in this particular campaign. They have been losing after losing after losing. Of course, their level as compared to FC Porto, Shakhtar Donetsk, and then Barcelona. Of course, the level. Their level is a bit far away from them. Matvienko scoring a very top goal on the 12th minutes in the game, and then that was the only goal in the game. Of course, Sikan, Sudakov, other guys, they did really, really well, but they wasted a whole lot of chances. This game, I was expecting more goals from Shakhtar Donetsk because if they really want to qualify, because their last game is going to be against FC Porto, and in that particular game, if you win, you will qualify. But Porto needs win or draw to qualify. But Shakhtar Donetsk need a win to qualify. Also, if they get a draw to, they can qualify. So every side, whichever way you want to look at it, win or draw for Shakhtar Donetsk, they will qualify. Win or draw for FC Porto, they will also do what? Qualify. Young Boys also won by 2 goals to 0 against Red Star Belgrade. This particular game, I was expecting 1 goal, just 1 goal from Red Star Belgrade. But the goal didn't simply come. Very, very disappointed. Looking for only 1 goal to do things, just to drink water. 1 goal just to drink water. But the goal didn't come. But then Young Boys won by 2 goals to 0 against Red Star Belgrade. So they also did really well. Let's check out the teams that have qualified for the round of 16 so far. We have Manchester City from England, RB Leipzig from Germany, Borussia Dortmund from Germany, Bayern Munich from Germany, Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Real Sociedad. The Spanish teams are also performing. Sevilla is not living up to expectation, but then the Spanish teams are also performing. Lazio, Roma from Italy, and then Inter Milan from Italy. So of course, the Wednesday game, that is where the juicy stuffs are. The Wednesday games, that is where all the actions are. So we look out for the Wednesday games, and then we'll see the teams that will qualify tomorrow too. So, ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of the video. Champions League review, Tuesday review. Champions League Tuesday review. Make sure you click on the subscribe button, press the post notification bell, so that anytime we upload, you'll be the first person to receive it. What do you think about the Champions League? What do you think about the teams that have qualified so far for the round of 16? What do you think about them? Is it going to be a Spanish dominance again? Or is it going to be, the English boys? I am expecting Arsenal and Manchester City to qualify automatically. Are you expecting the English boys to, do something? Or are you expecting this time around the German guys, the German machine to do something? Just comment down below. Let me know your comment. Thank you so much for your time. Peace.